Hey everybody, Infesord here for another Infesord Alive channel update. So, first things first, Happy New Year everybody, 2015, alright. Yes, 2015 is going to be awesome, or at least it better be awesome, or I'm going to be really disappointed. I have a lot of things in my mind about what's going to happen this year, and I'm like, yes, 2015 is going to be the crazy year, even if it's also the year that is a little sad, because we realize that a lot of the things in Back to the Future Part 2 aren't here, or are not even remotely close to being here, like everyone having flying cars, or self-drying and self-adjusting jackets, self-lacing shoes. We don't have that stuff. At least it's not a common commodity that everybody has. Or hoverboards. Not having hoverboards really sucks. But anyway, 2015 is going to be awesome, and I'm going to try my best to make that actually happen. Anyway, moving on. I hope you're all enjoying the Let's Play of Alien Isolation. I've actually been quite enjoying it myself, going through the game and, you know, like, and playing through it for people who haven't seen it before, and also experiencing Nightmare Mode for the first time. Because I always like, when I do Let's Plays, when there's like a piece, oops, I almost hit my mic stand there, when doing a piece of, like, when seeing a piece of dialogue, or not dialogue, a piece of written text, I feel like I gotta read it, because, well, I'm not just gonna keep the screen there. It's like, okay, should take you about 20 seconds to read that. I'll just keep it here so that you can, you know, get it. No, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it with, you know, the right amount of tone and the right sort of what I assume when the person was, you know, jotting this thing on the computer, like what they were thinking at the time, and not just this is what this person said and blah blah blah. I don't know, just my thing. Unfortunately, Alien Isolation, the Let's Play for it may be delayed a bit for getting new episodes. Episode 21 just went up a few, this would have been a few hours ago. They're always programmed and scheduled to go up, midnight, Mountain Standard Time, which is, you know, my time zone I live in. It's the earliest I can set it, like, for the next day. So, midnight, Mountain Standard Time, which would be 11 p.m., Pacific, and I don't know, you know what, there's lots of things on the internet to figure out what your time zone is. Just know it's Mountain Standard Time, midnight. That's when episodes will go up, or at least for the foreseeable future. Also, speaking of Alien Isolation, I'd like to do a quick shout out for the, you know, few people who've been leaving me feedback on the YouTube comment section, which, trust me, I like all feedback, even if it's, you know, just like, your video is terrible or something. Even though I honestly don't get those, I'm sure they're coming later on if I get more popular, but, you know, right now it's mostly, it's constructive criticism, or it's just like, it's positive. Your videos are good. I like the stuff you do. And I just want to, you know, pay tribute to that, because I really do appreciate it. First up would be Media Gold, for liking the little things I say and do, like, you know, the difference between bound and unbound carpets, because there was one in the game, and then the alien showed up and ruined it. I hate it when he does that. Jay Vion was another commenter. I forget what he said, I think, or sorry, he or she, I don't know, I shouldn't presume. I guess it was just a positive comment. And then we have also Impossible about turning off the electricity. Look, I did eventually find the button, okay? If you watch the rest of the video, it wasn't like I had made the mistake in that video, and then in the next one I solved the issue. No, I did eventually figure out that there was a button on the wall that turned off the electricity, which you had to do because the Android had a key card you needed to, you know, get further through the level. And then also, we have Ginger Gaming Geek, who, look, buddy, I like your comments, and I like some of the things we've been, you know, interacting back and forth with. But honestly, if you want me to play Ramble the video game, I'll do it, but you gotta find me a getaway for it to be free. I mean, I'm not pirating it. I don't do that. That's not a thing I do. You know what? You know my Steam name on Steam. It's Infesord. It's the same. I posted on every one of my videos on under the description that's my Steam account. If you want me to play the game, just buy me Ramble the video game, and I'll play the shit out of it. Seriously, I'll do it. just for you, buddy. I mean, better do it now. It's on sale for, I was actually looking at it, going like $14. Even then, okay, for me it's Canadian, so it's in Canadian dollars, the loonie. $13.63. Adding in possible tax might be a bit more, but actually might not be. There might not be tax, and that might actually already be calculated. But anyway, the point is, even that's like, the game only lasts 2 hours, so that would be like 4 episodes. I think, like, if I do half an hour for an episode, it'd be over too quick. And it's like, even at that price, like, that's a 69% off with the Steam sale, the holiday sale going on Steam right now. Even then, I can't really justify the price for it, for what I would get out of it. And I hear the game just isn't actually all that exciting. I don't know, just what I hear, so I kind of have to go by that, what other people say. And if most people, like, that's what the comments are saying, or the Steam, what are they called, Steam reviews, customer reviews, they are mostly negative, and the negativity is pretty much all the same. It's not just like, I found this one little bit bad. It's like, no, overall it's just like not very exciting, not very well polished, and it's an on-rail shooter, nothing really interesting there, and QuickTime events up the wazoo. And if your game is mostly about QuickTime events, it's I don't know, does not seem all that exciting to me. But if you buy it for me, I have no excuse at that point. Like, I'd be like, sure, I own it now. I'll do a let's play of this crazy game. It also doesn't help I'm not really a big fan of the Rambo movies. That probably also doesn't help either. If I was, maybe I would have already bought it and then found out, oh, this game is what it is, and there you go. Anyway, that's it for the shoutouts, and that did kind of drag on a little bit. But you know what? That's kind of what I do. I take something very small, and then I just kind of stretch it and stretch it and stretch it, and then it's all over the wall. That's just how it is. Anyway, moving on. Since this is the new year, people like, hey, make your New Year's resolution. Shut up, Kyle, and make my own resolution if I want to. Look, it may not be resolutions, because I don't like that term, and people use it all the time. I'm going to just, focus on goals. Goals for the new year, and I've had them written down here because I got a little. It's not a script. It's kind of a dot point what to talk about in this video. Goals for the new year are basically to be more active with Let's Play creation, which should have been an obvious thing, but I've been really slacking on that. Like, in general, just like going weeks and maybe months on end with no videos out, and it's just like, can't really get any improvement on your channel if you don't do that. And I noticed that when I started Alien Isolation, just like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just do a Let's Play this, especially because the new Nightmare mode came out. Actually, the timing on that was kind of perfect. I was trying to start it, then I was like, I couldn't start it, and then because, I'm lazy. But then this new Nightmare mode comes out, I was like, dude, I need to do this. Nightmare mode, we gotta see if this is crazy, and then let's play it. And then as soon as I do, I get, like 9-10 subscribers added on, which, thanks guys. That's great for subscribing. I mean, even if it's just for the one game that I play. But again, I want to do more stuff. I want to be more consistent. I want to just have stuff coming up all the time. Which leads me to a series of questions, and I'm just wondering kind of like what you want to see, I guess, from my end. Like with videos, and I see others do this sort of thing too, where they have stuff coming out every day at the very least, sometimes 2 a day. Obviously, you can't do anything ridiculous, because I've heard stories of some YouTubers who have, like, they made stuff come out like every hour, every 4 hours, and of course people drop you like flies as subscribers because it's considered spam at that point. Like, oh, I don't have time to watch all this stuff. There's new videos coming out every 2 seconds. I can't watch this, and they unsubscribe. So you have to be careful that you don't make too much stuff, because also those people, they put ads on them. It's like, oh, well, if you're just making all these quick videos, these spam videos or whatever, you're just trying to get as much, trying to milk as much money as you can from it. I mean, that doesn't apply to me. Not yet, because I don't monetize any of my videos, because there's really no point. Only until maybe I actually can get a reasonable, like, subscriber base and actually have people watch it. Would it actually be worth it? Because I don't want to deal with any of the, with any of that stuff now. Now it's just focusing on just making videos, having fun with it, and just, just going with the flow of it. If it turns into something like an actual career, cool. Then I'll do the necessary steps to make that happen. But anyway, yeah, I'm just looking through over here, like videos 1 a day or a video every other day, because it depends, like, kind of what they're made out of. And also another thing that other Let's Players will do is they will have videos coming out every day, but it's not the same series. Like for me, it's Alien Isolation every day, because that's the only thing I have in my, recording logs or whatever, or the only thing I'm actively doing right now. But some do, like, they rotate between different games. Like today is Alien Isolation, tomorrow is another game, and the other day is another game, and then the next day after that is the next Alien Isolation, so on and so forth. I'm just wondering if that's kind of what you guys want to see, or like anything of that sort. I don't know. I'm keeping it open, just trying to talk with my hands and, figure as much of this stuff out as I can. I also realized that, yes, I do need to make sure that I add videos to playlists, and me personally to do more work with annotations, like the basic stuff, like subscribe to my channel, and this was the previous episode, and this is the next episode, and anything else I need to put in. I just not really well experienced with putting in annotations, but I figure it's just a practice thing. Just do it. Eventually, you'll just get used to it, like all the other necessary steps I do when making, my video processing and doing all the audio and the video compressing and compiling and blah 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 blah. It'll just, you just do it over and over and over again. You'll get better at it. All right, last thing up on this video update is, I guess, basically what's up and coming. Obviously, more Alien Isolation. Again, maybe a little delayed. Like, I think what I'll do is after work tomorrow, or I guess that'd be today. Yeah, work today. After work tomorrow, I should get off at a certain time that I can get home and then just start recording. And then from there, do compressing and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And everything should be fine. So, I guess see stuff tomorrow? Or midday tomorrow? I don't know. As soon as I do the recording and get an episode, I'll just post it up. I won't wait till midnight the next day. No, I'll just get it up. So I technically had something going up every day. That is the plan. But anyway, other things I had on my agenda were there were 2 new games I picked up on the Steam sales. South Park, The Stick of Truth. I really want to play that game, and I figured it will make great Let's Play material, so I'll probably be adding that to my list. Wolfenstein: The New Order, another game that totally is for me. I don't know why I picked up on release. I just didn't have the inclination or time, and it's never really a money thing for me. I'm usually pretty good on that. It's just like, do I feel it's worth the money, Also, going back to the whole Ramble the video game thing. Love you, buddy. So yeah, Wolfenstein: The New Order, South Park: The Stick of Truth, and then there's also, I can also start working on the next Commander Keen game, which would be Commander Keen 4, Secret of the Oracles, the first of 2 in the Goodbye Galaxy duo trilogy. No, it's not a trilogy, is it? Actually, technically it is. There's a fan-made part that makes the last part that never got made. But there's that. And last thing is also, I am still, I guess I'm not actively working on it, but it's always in the back of my head, right here. Or is it here? No, it's right here. The Serious Sam 3 Queen Hatshepsut achievement, where, I defeat the last level on serious mode. No dying, no saving, no loading. And, when one straight take, which, I've tried it. I have actually tried it a few more times since I last said, and it's like, this video is going to be like 3 hours long. Like, it takes unless I just run my way through the thing and get lucky and not get killed, which there's no way that's going to happen. It just, there's too many enemies at certain points. You'll just get killed. But yeah, it's gonna be a long video when it actually does come out, and I gotta find a way to make a decent way to show like the outtakes, because I gotta show when all the times I screw up, because I usually don't do that. It's usually just, here's a let's play of me from beginning to end, including all the mistakes I made, obviously. But if I'm showing endless hours of me failing this achievement, I gotta find out, I gotta make maybe just do a separate video. This is the outtake video, and then here's the real deal. Because if I do them together, it could be a really long video, and I don't like doing that as much as possible, even though I like to drag things out as long as possible. The whole stretching out all over the room thing, like I said earlier. But yeah, that is still in the back of my mind. Do want to do it. It's just a matter of time. Oh, also, it probably also doesn't help that some of my earlier recordings were all done with the old settings I was working with DxTory, but now that I know that YouTube supports 60 FPS, I'm probably going to try and make Serious Sam 3 work in 60 FPS, record it as that, so that I can get a really nice video when I finish it, and all that. Anyways, once again, I'd like to thank all the new subscribers and the people who leave comments and all that great stuff. I love it. I love it. I know I'm an attention whore. I want attention, but you know what? It's great that I can make people feel, watch this stuff and go, hey, that was really good. I like that. That makes me feel really good right down in here. And the fact that I really am going to push on this goal to do more of this stuff in 2015 means that 2015 is going to be awesome. It better be. Look, 2014 was kind of just weird for me. So 2015 better be awesome. Anyway, this has been me, Infesord. Until next time, see you later, and make sure you have fun.